Have you ever dreamed of moving to another country? Well, we have for a very long time. And now we're doing it. My husband and I, along with our little dog and 2 cats, are moving to France. Along the way, I'll tell you a little bit about why we chose it. But first, we have 30 years of stuff to deal with that we have accumulated. A house to fix up and a whole international move to plan. So let's begin with our story. Welcome to Declutter, Dream, and Depart. My name is Kristen, and my husband and I, along with our 2 cats and 1 dog, have decided to move to France. This is a brand new channel, and I wanted to document our experiences because it's a lot. We've got 30 years of stuff between us that we have gathered, my husband and I, over a course of time, and we're going to have to pare it down a lot. I'm talking Spartan. So I'd like to kind of take you with me on the process of just decluttering our lives so that we can feel freer to go and to do and to live our lives the way we want to and have always wanted to. I wanted to document what it takes for 2 people in their midlife to actually go to another country. We're moving from North Carolina here in the US across the ocean to France. We're taking our 3 pets with us and a little bit of stuff with us. So I just wanted to talk about it and document it. And for anybody else who might be interested in going or who just wants to live vicariously, I want you to come along with us as we declutter, as we dream about where we're going to go, and as we go. So come on along with. We're heading toward this dream that we've had for years. I especially, since I was a little kid, I was really into art, and I dreamed of being that woman in the beret standing. I know it's stereotypical. I know it's not real. But anyway, I dreamed of being that girl standing on a bridge with my paintbrush and my easel in a beret and painting what I saw in front of me. And that's always been a dream because I've always enjoyed, I've loved art. I've always wanted to be an artist. So, you know, life happens though, and things happen. And I was just this girl from the Midwest in the 80s, and other things came along. So I had to wait. But in 2016, my husband and I took a trip to France and Italy, and we really absolutely enjoyed it. And it was beautiful. And we realized everywhere we went, we started in Paris, and then we went to an alpine town called Annecy. And then we went down into Italy and Florence and the Cinque Terre villages, and then back up into France across Nice and a few other of those coastal towns, and then a fast train back to Paris to fly home. So it was, and I apologize, I need to learn to look at the camera, not at myself when I'm in the camera, because it looks like I'm staring off into space. For now, I'm not going to edit again and edit me looking at my face instead of the camera lens. So let's go on and talk about this. Since 2016, my husband and I have thought about, and I'm not saying his name here, and he's probably not going to show up in the videos very much because number 1, he's kind of camera shy, but number 2, it's going to be months before we actually leave. So he does not want his employers to think that he's ditching out on them. It's a great employer and he likes them, but he can't take this particular job with him. So he wants to have a good relationship with his bosses, so he won't be turning up on camera anytime soon. And I will try not to say his name out loud on video, just in case by some weird chance somebody at his company sees my videos. It's a long shot. I don't even know if he'll see my videos. Coffee. But anyway, so most of the time it'll be me talking, and occasionally you might see a glimpse of him when I'm filming us working, like putting in our front patio, scraping moss off the roof. We're going to be tearing down the back deck because it's rotted, and fixing up the part that is in good shape, and then grading the land under the deck where the former owners just left kind of a mess. So through all that process, we're going to take you with us, and so you'll see glimpses of him in and out when I film those things, but not so much him sitting here and being a talking head with me. But he is a huge part of this journey, even though you may hear only me talking about it. I am really lucky to have found a man in my life who supports my dreams and doesn't poop on them, and in fact gets excited about them himself because they're now his dreams too. So that's the kind of person you want in your life. You want your person to be somebody who supports your dreams and you can support theirs as well. So on this channel, I'll be sharing our step-by-step process, from decluttering all the things to downsizing my art studio from a big giant studio into backpack size. I'm doing more sketching now than I used to. That's my other channel, Kristen's Sketchy Journey. And if you want to find me over there, I'm linking it down in the description. It's a bigger channel, and it's actually being worked into moving into my business, which is I'm a creative coach helping women of Gen X and older reconnect with their creative lives. So as I'm building this business, we're also doing all this other stuff. So connect with me in both places. Why not? This channel specifically will be about our move to France. It might include bits of my business because it's going to be very integral to the move, because I'll be doing retreats in France and I'll be coaching women who just want to reconnect with their creativity. So that will be discussed, but not right away. Or not blatantly. That's the other channel's job. So once we've got all of the massive decluttering and repairs and selling stuff done with the house, that's when we're going to be moving into the process. What are we gathering? What kind of paperwork are we gathering to get visas to go to France? What kind of visas will we be getting? As an entrepreneur, I'm going to have to probably get a professional liberal visa, which is one of the French visas that you can get if you're an entrepreneur and bring your business to France. My husband, it depends. He'll get a work visa if he finds work in France, working for a French company, or he'll get a visa where he can work remotely for an American company and just work over there. We're hoping that he gets a job in France. That would just be so much more logistically good for him. There's even a company that's there that he might be able to find work at that lets him work remotely in France, even though the company itself is in France too. So we might have more flexibility if he gets a job with them to decide where we want to be. I have dreams and I will talk about them, but honestly, it's France. It's beautiful. Anywhere is going to be beautiful. So even if it's not my ideal fairy tale place, anywhere is going to be great. So we're exploring a lot of places. So hopefully you'll stick with me until we have settled into our new life in France. We're hoping for a deadline of late winter or early spring 2026. It just may change. It just depends. Our house may be on the market longer than that. It may sell like this. We just don't know. So we're keeping that open, and we're not actually going to apply for our visas until we have a closing date on the house. That's when we'll start applying and doing all the process that we need to do. If you've ever dreamed about simplifying your life, starting over, or moving abroad, this channel's for you. Stick around. I'll be sharing the ups and the downs. I'll be sharing our lessons learned, and hopefully some inspiration too. I want other people to be inspired to go for their dreams. We put things off and put things off and put things off, and then eventually, what if I don't want to be too old to enjoy the process? I don't want to wait till retirement age to go. And there are real reasons that we want to go sooner rather than later. One of those is healthcare, but we'll talk about that again in another video, not in this intro. We'll get into the down and dirty of what we need to do to get ready and the steps we need to take to go, and then we'll talk about the trip. I hope you stick around. I'd like you to hit that subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and then hit that like button because I'm brand new and it will help me to get viewers quicker. Anyway, I hope to see you soon, and I'm really happy that you're here. So y'all, it is never too late to declutter, dream, and depart, and get started with your next chapter. See you later.